high standard, and we're just pleased that that he still faces substantial jail time. All right, thank you.
How much time?
Doug Wigdor, W-I-G-D-O-R. Well, each is up to 10 years on each. I'm not sure what the sentencing guidelines are given the various different things, but I'll leave that up to the government and the defense to argue. But I feel confident in saying that he still faces substantial incarceration.
How would you feel if he walks out on bail?
Well, it's up to the judge. I don't have a personal vested interest in this case. Whatever they appropriate them to do under the law is what should be done. And at the end of the day, he needs to be sentenced pursuant to the guidelines and pursuant to what the law is. My understanding of that is that he faces significant incarceration. So thank you very much.
Thank you. He's the attorney for Catherine Andrew.
Yeah, Wigdor.
But terms like towards his chair and starts
So you're just listening in there to some comments from attorneys that are outside of that courthouse, but we have several of these live feeds that we are monitoring at this time. This one facing the doors, and this one as well of this vehicle. Inside, we have several members of Sean Diddy Combs' family, as we are reporting that big moments here in this case. Diddy found guilty, not guilty on 3 counts, guilty of just 2 counts. That main charge that we have been focused on for the last several weeks, that racketeering conspiracy charge, he was found not guilty. Now, that was the most serious one, carrying a penalty of up to life in prison. It's about 30 years to life in prison, but again, Diddy not found guilty on that. Was found guilty on 2 of those counts that each carry about 10 years in prison, so he could be facing a maximum of 20 years if the judge decides to impose that penalty. I want to keep this conversation going, though, bringing onto the program now here a couple of guests. The first one being Brian Rotella, who joined us earlier today before we had the actual verdict, as well as legal affairs journalist, friend of the program here, Megan Cuniff. Good to see both of you.
Good to see you.
Morning.
All right, so a lot happening here, a lot of big moments that we are tracking. Megan, I want to start with you, though, because we were talking to Brian a little earlier on today. I have to get your thoughts. You have been covering this trial extensively, as you do with a lot of these entertainment industry trials. What is happening out there? I mean, I'm here at work. What is the internet saying right now? And when we think about it, the jury reaching a verdict in just 3 days, it's a small amount of time in comparison to how long we've been watching all of this go down.
Yes, I think normally an acquittal like this in a case this size, in a federal case, is surprising. But I think a lot of people who were watching the trial, and especially people at the courthouse, predicted this. A lot of people thought that the transportation for prostitution charges were really kind of inescapable, because the prosecutor even emphasized in her closing that Diddy can be convicted of that is illegal even if everyone enthusiastically participates.